Hello everybody, Mark from Burton Bibles here with a quick review and overview of two of the Bibles that we received yesterday in the consignment from Cambridge. We're going to look at the wide margins today. These two examples in the ESV translation. Here on the right we have this is the calf split leather, and here on the left we have the goatskin leather. So we'll take a look at these two. We'll start with the calf split, and just a little bit about these Bibles. These Bibles are basically enlargements of the ESV Pit Minion Bible. Here's the ESV Pit Minion here. So you will find the pagination and the page layout exactly the same. So if we have a look at 1 Chronicles 9 to 11, we will see that the Bibles are exactly the same. So we have chapter 9 and chapter 9, we have chapter 10 and chapter 10, and then on the right hand side we have chapter 11 and chapter 11. So these Bibles are literally laid out exactly the same. It's just an enlargement of that Bible. So we have even the pagination there, page 332 and page 332, and I'll lift that up so that you can see that as well. So if you do want a Bible system, you know, a slim and compact portable Bible, and also you want to have some sort of commonality between them so you can get to know your way around the Bible really easily, these two make a very good pairing. So a little bit about the Bible. This one, for example, is in the calf split leather. It's printed on Bible paper, not the thinner India paper, but it's what they call Bible paper. And it's a little bit thicker, and it will take note taking and pens very well. It's available in black or red letter text. The two examples I have here are both red letters, so you can see there the red letter text. It is quite a nice red letter, I will say that, and the print is very good in these Bibles. The print, while we're on the subject, it's a paragraph format, as the ESV tends to be. So not a chapter and verse format, but a paragraph format, and it is in an 8-point lexicon number 1 font. In respect to the Pit Minion, that is a 7-point lexicon number 1 font. So just so you know, this is a slightly larger print if you struggle with the Pit Minion on the smaller size. So it does have cross references in the center column here. They are bold numbers, and it has the full chapter and verse that it's referring to, which is nice and clear. It does have the small letters as well to refer to these references, just so you know. And the Bible does have a full concordance in the back, which is good. So it's got a full featured concordance, which seems pretty adequate, to be honest. And in the back of these wide margin Bibles, you will find an index page to your notes. So it will say here, index to notes. So you have A, B, C, D, all the way through the alphabet, should you wish to populate that with subject headings and whatnot. And then you have also have these pages of lined paper, which is pretty nice actually. You get a good quantity of pages there of lined paper, and they are double sort of columned as well, so you can fill a column at a time. And then in the back you have the Cambridge Bible maps, and there is 15 of these, and you'll see that they're pretty nice, nicely laid out. I like the look of these, very sort of classical, very colourful, very clear Bible maps, really making the most of that larger page size. So in the poetic sections, it's laid out really nice, as you'd expect for the ESV translations. Nice paragraph style poetic layout, and then when you come into the main sort of text, you will see that it's in blocks and paragraphs, but it's in that slightly different format. So you do have in the calf split, you get 2 red ribbons. I believe they are red in the red letter editions and black in the black letter editions. You do get this nice gilt edging, and the binding itself is It's really quite nice. It's looks like a sort of a vinyl liner there. You do get a presentation page, and of course you get your usual translators comments, the preface to the translation, the ESV. So that is the calf split. It's very nice, very attractive. I quite like this leather. It's supple, but it also feels really quite robust and a more stiffer towards the edges. So you get the impression that this Bible will really last and it is quite hardy. So that is the ESV wide margin edition in the calf split. When you come to the goatskin, it's a different kettle of fish altogether. As soon as you hold this Bible, it's a totally different texture. It's a soft, almost more spongy leather. It's got this tighter, more stippled sort of effect grain on it. I don't know if the light is bringing that out. And the Bible is just so flexible. It's really is. I think somebody's referred to it as a liquid. But when you hold this one, yes, there's a bit of give in it. But when you hold this one, it just goes all the way down. The book block follows it as well. So the main differences between them, you still get your two red ribbons. This is a red letter edition again. Is the art-gilt edging, which is just fantastic. Just looks absolutely amazing. You still get the lined paper and the concordance and the maps in the back, exactly the same. But the big difference is really with the cover. With this goatskin edition, you get this fantastic sort of synthetic leather liner. I don't think it's a genuine leather liner, but it's a very close synthetic alternative, and the book is edge lined, so the liner actually comes under here and attaches into the actual book block. So it makes for a more robust binding. It strengthens the hinge quite a bit, and it gives the hinge that extra flexibility as well. Now you can see from here that both of these Bibles lie completely flat when open, and you won't have any problems with that. With the split calf skin, it is a slightly more stiffer cover, but you won't have any such problems with the goatskin, because it is absolutely a very flexible and pliable cover. So I really like the paper in these editions. The ESV is a very popular translation, and if you want to study the ESV, I can think of no better format to study it in. There's plenty of room for notes. The gutter is always going to be a bone of contention, whether you can put notes in there. You can certainly fit symbols, words in there, and you certainly have enough room in the top and side margins for all your notes. Plenty of room to underline in this Bible as well, and the paper will take the ink beautifully. I love it on this Bible with the art-gilt edging, because you can really make out those signatures where the books, the pages are gathered into signatures and then sewn together at the spine there. So I really do like these editions. Yes, we're going to have some King James Version ones coming in as well. I will be putting the wide margin options up onto the website, burtonbibles.com, along with the Pit Minion will be going up there, and the Clarions, which we'll be taking a look at later. And I'll also be doing the same for either the New King James or the New American Standard or the NIV. I can't fit all the translations on my website, unfortunately. I'm limited to a certain amount of products, but I thought ESV seems to be very popular. I quite like that translation myself, so I'm certainly going to be putting ESV with Clarion, wide margin and Pit Minion up on the website. I just can't figure out which of the other three translations to put up there. New American Standard seems very popular in the States for sure. Here in the UK, we're perhaps more used to the New King James or possibly the NIV, so it will be one of those two. I probably prefer the New King James, as it's a more milder revision of the King James Version, following very similar texts and things like that. The NIV is a lot more sort of paraphrased translation. So I think it will probably be ESV and New King James that go up on the website along with the King James Version. But please, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at these wide margin Bibles. Any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to drop us a line and give us a comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you like these kind of videos. So thanks very much, and we'll catch you another time. Bye.